Hi everyone, so for today's video, I finally have an unboxing of Jisoo's first solo single album, Me. I only have like the regular photo book versions. I was supposed to have the tag versions for this video, but they got delayed until May, and I really didn't want to wait any longer for my albums because they had already been delayed like over a week. So I decided to just remove those versions from my order and buy them again at some other time, because I really didn't want to wait any longer for my albums. I finally got them on the 14th of April and the album came out the 31st, so I really don't want to wait any longer. But I am glad at least these ones finally shipped. And I did order from ktown4u, and they did have 4 pre-order cards for each album, so there's 4 from the red version and 4 from the black version. I have seen pictures of all of these cards, but I honestly don't remember what they looked like. I do know they are all concept cards though. Right, so I'm gonna look at the black version ones first. So there is that one. I think some of them are teaser pictures that were already released, and some were new pictures that hadn't been released yet. So here's the red version. And then there is that one. I don't know if my albums are going to end up being first press, because the first press albums have an extra selfie card in them. I'm really hoping I did get the first press albums, but because of how long it took, I'm really I'm not going to be surprised if they aren't first press. I'm going to go into the black version first. There is the cover of the black version, and then it says Me on right there, and then it's got like the flower on the side. It says jisoo on there, and jisoo first single album, and there is the picture on the back. I have seen some of the pictures in the album, but I've at least tried to avoid looking at the photo cards as much as I could. There is the CD for this version. It's similar to Born Pink, where like the CD doesn't actually have like a thing holding it in there, but it does at least have something on the top to attempt to keep it in there. And it does look like I did get 2 photo cards, so I think I did get a first press album. So there is the cover of the photo book, and there's just flower on the back. I wasn't expecting the photo book to be horizontal like this. I honestly think of all the pictures that I've seen, these ones are some of my favorites. And on this page it says, I fly away like a blue butterfly. I honestly don't know what pictures go with which version, because I have been like trying to avoid looking at everything. And on this page it says, cruelly tempted by one and only lilac. This page says, it's all on you that you didn't hold on, even the times that we were in full bloom. And these pages say, on a beautiful day without a single cloud, there was nothing left but the scent of a flower. And that page says, even the times that we were in full bloom. I honestly feel like this might be one of the best photo books they've had for like any Blackpink release. I feel like all the pictures in there were really pretty. So then there's just like these two papers. So it just says me on the front, and then there's like a flower on the bottom, and then there is the things too on the back, and then there's another page with the lyrics. So there's all eyes on me, and then flower, and then there are the bigger inclusions. So bookmark is actually a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be, and I haven't seen any of the pictures of the bookmark, so I don't know what any of these look like. There is a picture on that one. I actually really like that. Then there is the Polaroid, which I don't think I've really seen any of these. There is that one. I like that they have the little flower on the bottom. And then there is the photo cards. I do really like the back of this one, and I'm pretty sure the ones with the signatures on the back are the first press cards. So I'm gonna look at this one first. So there is that card. I've tried to avoid looking at all the photo cards because it was kind of hard to avoid pictures of the photo book, but I at least wanted to try and wait to look at the photo cards. So this is one I definitely haven't seen. Right, from what I have seen, I don't even know what's first press and which was like the regular album photo cards, but here is the first press card. So I feel like I'm gonna want to end up collecting all of her cards once I see all of them. But especially because they just announced the US Encore, I definitely don't need to try and collect everything right now. Right, but that was everything from the black version. Go into the red version now. Okay, so here is the red version. I honestly wish they would have picked a different picture for this version. This was one of my favorite like of the teaser pictures, but it's kind of blurry, and I feel like it's like almost like it's like really close up too. And then it says jisoo on the side in red. And then jisoo first solo album. I do really like the picture on the back. I kind of wish they would have done this picture on the front instead of on the back. There is the CD for this version. I think I like the CD for this version a little more. I definitely got the first press card for this version too, which I am glad because I wasn't sure because it took over a week after the album came out to actually get it. Right, now back at this one, it's just white with the flower on the back, so I am really glad. I still got the first press ones. I do wish I would have had the tag versions for this unboxing, but I just really didn't want to wait until May to finally get my albums. And this page says there was nothing left but the scent of a flower. It says I will fly away like a blue butterfly. And that page says on a beautiful day without a single cloud. So it seems like they use the same lyrics for both of them. And I feel like overall the black version is probably my favorite of the two, but the pictures in that outfit are some of my favorites. I feel like both of the photo books were really pretty. And there were actually like a decent amount of pictures that I hadn't seen already. Right, so that was the photo book for the red version. And then same papers with like the lyrics on them. I think they're just different colors for this version. And then I did accidentally see the bookmark. So there is the bookmark for this version. I don't remember how many of those there were, but I definitely wasn't going to collect them either way. Then the Polaroid for this version. So I don't think I've really seen like any of the Polaroids. And then here's the cards for this version. I really like the backs of these ones too. I'm gonna look at this one first. So there is that card. I feel like all of the cards, at least the ones that I've seen, were really pretty for this album. Then for the first press card, I'm so glad I got one of the cards of her in this outfit. I don't know if there's any other ones, but I do really like that card. Okay, that was everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and like pull everything back together real quick. Alright, so those were all of my pulls from these albums. Alright, so those were all of my pulls. I also realized that I completely forgot to talk about the actual songs on that album. I definitely think Flower is my favorite of the two, but I do really like All Eyes on Me too. And I'm so glad that now Jisoo finally has her own song that she gets to perform on tour, and I'm really hoping I'm able to go to one of the encore shows and actually like see her perform it. Honestly, just the fact that we finally have all four solos just doesn't even feel real, because I first got into Blackpink like right before Solo was originally announced. Right, that was everything for this unboxing. Thank you for watching. Bye.